Now that we have covered your guys' journal prompt for today about survival, we're going to discuss your reading assignment from last night, which is chapter 1 of the Hunger Games. What did you guys think about the Hunger Games last night when you read?
Awesome.
It was awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, you liked it? All right. What is the product that District 12 is known for?
Coal.
Coal? Good. Katniss is named after a live plant. What did her father teach her before he died in the mine explosion?
How to hunt.
And
Forage for, or search for plants that were edible?
yes, he taught her which plants are edible so that she would know on her own how to survive out in the wilderness or anything. That way she's able to gather berries or anything else. What is it that Gale wants to do?
Run away.
Yes, he wants to run away. Why doesn't Katniss want to go with her?
Because she thinks they'll get caught. We wouldn't make it 5 miles.
Yes.
She also can't imagine her sister Prim out in the wild.
Right. I think Prim is the perfect name for her because she's so prim and proper and girly and everything, whereas, Katniss is not girly. What do you guys think about the reading? How do you guys, they have the Hunger Games. How do you guys feel about that?
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
No, it's not.
It's
Why?
really stressful.
Yeah, I think it would be very stressful. Why does the Capitol have the Hunger Games every year? Michelle?
It's to remind them of District 13 rebelling against them 74 years ago.
Good job. All right. What about, how would you guys feel if we lived in District 12? I don't know. How would you feel if we lived in District 12? We were the poorest district out of the 12 districts, and we were going to have our reaping, and because the Hunger Games actually existed. I mean, don't you think you'd kind of feel like, I'm down in the dumps? Because,
I think I'd feel hungry because I don't understand how they sat there and they were just so hungry. I think I'd be ready to volunteer and get it over with.
Yeah, I mean, to build on that, I'd be pretty psyched because, someone could win and we would get, all this food, for a year, and that would be bomb.
But it's
That
only
would be
the
awesome.
victor that gets all the food, though.
No, but
Well, they get the
like
capital,
they get the drops and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm into that.
yeah. Now, what is the tessera?
Well, that's not the
The
feed.
tessera. Does anybody
Oh,
remember
that's
what that is?
Yeah, that's when you put your name in extra times to get more wheat for your family.
Right. Now, okay, Gale, does anybody know how many times Gale's name was in for the reaping?
84?
52?
42.
42?
Oh, I said
Wow,
52.
that's
I was
half of
close.
what I said.
So, he's trying to feed his family. Would you guys do the same thing? Would you put your name in extra times to try to
Absolutely.
get?
Yeah.
No? Why not? You don't want to feed your family?
I don't want to get killed.
That's a good
You
point.
just said you would volunteer.
No, I said I'd watch someone else volunteer and hope they win.
You'd rather everybody else in your family died from starvation.
Now, does anybody remember who District 12's victor is? They've only had 2 victors. He's the only one that's living.
Hey, Mitch.
Woody Harrelson.
It's not Woody Harrelson. We're talking about the book. not the
Oh, I
movie.
always saw the movie.
You were supposed to see chapter 1 last night.
Sorry.
Matt, you have extra homework tonight. You gotta catch
Sorry.
up, buddy.
Sorry.
Alright? Now, I have a little assignment for you guys. I need you guys to get out a scrap piece of paper, or a piece of paper doesn't have to be scrapped. And then I want you to define what you think these 5 words mean. You don't have to have the dictionary's definition, but I want you to tell me what you think these words mean. And this will be graded, so you guys will receive a grade on it. I'll be collecting it. And like I said, it's just what you guys think these words mean. If you don't have the exact definition, that's okay. I just want to get an idea of what you guys think they mean. Give you guys just another minute. Looks like everybody's starting to finish up. Okay, is everybody done, or does anybody need more time? Savannah needs more time.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think forage means? Does anybody know what forage means? Kelly?
To search for food?
Yeah, that's good. The dictionary says that to seek food, or it can be food for cattle. Okay, so there's kind of two definitions for that. What do you guys think about in prison? What do you think that is?
To put in prison?
To put in prison? Okay. In prison is to confine, as if in prison. What do you guys think meager means?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, okay. Meager is deficient in quantity or quality. What about perimeter? Ashley?
Is it like the surrounding area, like a building or?
Yeah, I have a border. Okay, what about reap? Kelly?
To like gather or collect?
Yeah, it's to cut with a sickle or other implement or machine, as in harvest. Now, what I want you guys to do, get into groups. So, if you can join another table, I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes, and I want you to define these words. It's the same 5 words. I want you to define these as if you were a character in the Hunger Games. If you were Katniss or Peeta or Gale, how would you define these words? So I want you guys to work on that for a few minutes. And I'm going to come around and collect your definitions.
Only one.
I need this paper.
And then,
Okay.
Find a word for Hunger Games.
Forge. Every morning.
Okay, so forage means finding.
To hunt. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I read ahead. Okay, I read ahead. Look at this. Stop
Yeah.
I'm part of this group too.
Kelly, if you've already read the books, remember we're just reading the chapter. We're working on chapter 1, okay?
Okay.
What makes those students mad? The guys
I'm a new teacher today.
Okay, so I guess to
Yeah.
search
Life-
for
life
food.
under
Okay.
control.
What about empathy?
I can only do this. I can only do this one.
Which district is
One.
Okay. What was my response to? How would you feel? Hungry?
They're like in prison, but
Yeah.
not.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to go down there.
No, even in like district, everybody, they have the border, even though it's not
Yeah. Well,
electrified.
they're really in prison. There are.
Yeah, Mints only wanted to go.
It's just the border.
Yeah, so like inside your own district.
Yeah.
For this part of the assignment, there are no wrong answers. It's just what you guys think. If you were Katniss or Peeta or Gale or Prim, what you guys would think about these words.
Okay.
So there is no wrong answer for this one.
I hate it when she wrote it. It's so bad.
I think they're both.
I was thinking they would say like
both.
plenty.
I like the book, but I just couldn't get past how she wrote it.
It's gonna be Reed.
I gave you guys just another.
There was one on the
two.
sheet.
Oh, that.
I don't get that normally,
Well, Meeker does, she has Meeker to better.
Yeah, we call it.
It's lack of food.
Or you're not.
I like longer.
No, I mean,
Take mine, Ben.
Yeah.
that's not, no, that's not that bad.
Matt said
I'm jumping ahead.
was a big quantity.
That's what they know as large.
That's where they start.
That's like a like the level.
So, what are we?
Is everybody almost done? Guys,
What's her definition of Meeker? Having
Are
enough
you guys
food for
almost
your
done?
family.
Yeah, one more.
Okay, are you guys almost done?
We're finished, yeah.
We're not finished. You guys almost done?
Two pieces of all.
Okay.
I don't know how I started it.
Remember you did it
That's why
anyway.
they chose it.
Perimeter would
To get weak. I got it.
Yeah, like make a chart.
Let's just say fence.
to be chosen to die.
Yeah, you guys need to
Read me or chosen to kill.
maybe.
It just came out on DVD.
Like the
Did it? We were waiting to get
Waiting for Netflix.
yeah, certain religion. Okay. Expect community election.
Are you guys done?
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you guys have for forage?
Anybody?
Savannah?
We said to hunt illegally, like what she does every morning,
Okay,
because it's illegal.
that's good. Kelly, what do you guys have?
To find food for your family.
Okay. Jamie, what do you guys have?
To get food for your family.
Whoa,
Search for food
No.
for your family.
Okay.
whoa, we didn't.
I actually, I did this, and this is what I have for forage. I have to seek food, searching for provisions such as shelter and food. Okay, so you guys are all good. Okay, what do you guys have for imprison?
Life, basically, but more specifically, their life under capital rule.
Okay,
They're
that's good.
constantly being in prison.
Yeah, that's great. What do you guys have?
To be unable to move about freely.
That's good, because you know they have the fence
Right.
up, so they
That's
can
what we
just
were thinking
leave
about,
whenever
yeah.
they want. That's great. What about Casey and Ryder? Cassie and Ryder?
Imprisoned in their district.
Okay, that's good. We got that.
How they feel when they're in the reaping.
Okay, yeah. So I have to combine as if in prison, because I didn't know what to put. So, a meager, we haven't discussed that one yet. Sorry. What do you guys have for meager?
Well, we decided on only quantity that they know, but Matt said that to them it was a big portion.
Like that,
Okay.
that's very large.
That's a large portion for them.
Yeah.
Nobody's laughing.
I laugh. I can see Matt's point of view, 'cause you know, you put in for more
Sad
Tessera,
world.
you get a year's worth of grain and oil, but it's really not that much.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
you
a
know,
meager portion to them is, they're like, oh wow, that's.
Oh, a meager
Yeah.
portion, that's awesome.
because in 6 years, you know, Gail has had his name in 42 times, so obviously 1 year's worth is not enough to feed his family.
Yeah.
So that's good. What do you guys have?
We kind of looked at it the same way that they did, and we sort of defined it as having enough for your family. You know, that they're happy with the meager ration that they get.
Okay. Tina, what do you guys have? Sorry, I just want.
I just put food in short supply always, but I didn't really know what to put.
Food in short supply is good, because they don't have enough, you know, District 12, you know, they're the poorest district. Cassie, what do you guys have?
The quantity of food that District 12 has.
Okay. I did inadequate or too small of portion, because, you know, like we talked about with the Tessera, obviously it's not enough, they're not getting enough to feed their families. What do you guys have for perimeter? Kelly?
The fence around the districts is how we thought of that.
Yeah, okay. What do you guys have? Okay. What about you guys, do you have anything?
I had surrounding area. I don't know why, that's what I thought of.
Okay. Well, they're closed off to the surrounding area, so that would work.
Yeah, the boundary.
Yeah. Okay, I have borders to keep people in, because they have the fence up around the perimeter. And, what do you guys have for reap?
Get picked for that again.
Okay. Yeah. So, yes.
Certain doom.
Certain doom. Okay, that's good. Okay, so remember, when we think of reaping as us, we think of like harvesting the wheat and everything out in the field. I have to take a person or harvest a person instead of grains. So, well, I mean, because they're picking them, to go play in these games. Okay, so what we're gonna be working on the next few days is I'm going to have you guys write a narrative essay, but you're going to be writing it in the character of Katniss, Peeta, or Gale. You can choose Katniss or Peeta, excuse me, because they're the. So you have to write the narrative essay as Katniss or Peeta, and I will start passing out the rubrics, and we'll go over that in just a moment.